Hello guys, welcome back to another video of feeding the cattle. We're on West Horizon. This is a cattle farm right now. Gotta keep feeding them. So we'll get another truckload of some silage and then we'll throw some bales in. Right now he's over there spreading, so if we need him I can contact him on the CB. Should get a digital display on here at some point, put it up in the truck cab so I don't have to, so I can see when it's full and when not.
You recording?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we'll go ahead and back this up over here for the bales. For some reason I gotta get the mirrors fixed on this thing. I don't know why they don't work. We'll just go ahead and throw these up in. I know it's not realistic, but I don't have the tractor with me right now. Should just be two of these. There's that one. That's weird.
You can load up the manure spreader again.
Okay, give me a minute. So we'll run over there and load him up. A little bit of a bigger bucket for this tiny little manure spot. There we go. Now it's going to refresh. I got so much manure built up in there, it's just going to keep going through. Go ahead and dump this. I think he's got one more bucket to go. And then we'll get him back out there spreading again.
Yeah, I'll be back. I'm gonna run to the shop quickly.
Alright, your spreader's ready for you then. He's running over to our other farm, the main farm. He does all the, crop farming, I do all the cattle. Turn her off, we'll go back there and keep feeding the cattle. That one big slurry lagoon here. I don't close the gate because this is sitting up here and I just don't feel like dragging this up here every time. You got 38,000 liters of slurry. I know it's not a lot, but there's quite a bit over there in the big cattle barn. So that should help. Alright, sorry. So at some point we'll have to get them some water. Get the water trailer hooked up to one of the pickup trucks or something and carry that with us. Get them fed quick. More of these. Start dumping that. So he can work on that. Let me check cattle real quick again. The other one's gonna need some food. They've got some food in here. I might get some hay just dropped in. I don't know. I'll have to give them some straw. Them up here are gonna need some sand too, so we'll get all that around. They need sand and water. Got a little bit of milk in there. Hopefully they start reproducing here soon. We've got 16-month-olds, we got 15, and we got a 17-month-old. Older cows are up there. We've got more of the younger ones back here. 16-year-olds are back here, along with I think they're a couple years behind. Let's see here real quick. 15 months. 15 and 16 are back here. So that makes that nice. I think we're going to do our younger generation of cattle through here. If those reproduce up there, I'm just going to let them go. They can stay up there. I'm not going to deal with that a whole lot, but trying to keep them mostly in here to where they'll always reproduce here if I can, and then move the old ones that way. I don't know if I'll do it with the big livestock trailer. I might go and get a small one at some point here. So they should be good on food. They're just going to need some straw. I'll have to put some straw in here and get that all shredded up for them. And yeah, I'll shred it up and then we'll just outload the straw with this thing. We'll put some silage in here again and get one more truckload of this made up for this barn here because they're not going to use that much. There's a weird glitch with the game that it doesn't let me refill unless I jump out and in and out, so if you see that a lot, that's probably why. I don't know if it's something with the mod confliction or what, but I just don't ever feel like trying to figure it out. So it's just going to be that way now. I try to run a little more in cab than most people. Or I should say most of the time. But there'll be times like with this truck when I back up and I need to go out of cab just because the mirrors don't work. There's other things that I'm going to have to be out of cab for, like the big loader. It's kind of annoying to try and use because I'm right now running a steering wheel, if you've heard it a little bit, and the side panel, while using the side panel and to move the loader arm up and down and to look around is kind of a pain. So we just kind of I'm just kind of running it, you know, separately-ish.
Right.
Colin, come check up front.
Okay, I will in a minute. We'll check how full it is real quick. I need one more bale here. So just one bale in, maybe, if it'll let me. I am slightly laggy because I do not have the highest end PC. It's not as bad as my old one. It's just I need to get some more RAM. I need to get a dual channel RAM stick put in, so that should help. They're getting some hay every time I leave the rest of that bale in here, but that's alright. I'd prefer it that way. They're going to be full here soon in a minute. Yep, they're full. So we'll go ahead and take this out and take it to the other barn, and we'll use up the rest of this at that barn. Ah, so he went and got me a bigger manure spreader. That's nice. Bigger manure spreader, that should help a lot more.
Yeah, you can keep both of them then.
I might get rid of the small one, because there's no point of having that tiny one that does absolutely nothing at this point. So that will definitely help us, having this bigger one here. Alright, so we'll feed them real quick. They didn't have barely much food here, I guess. There, that should help them. Should just be the rest of this truck that should be all for it. Alright, so it's not. So we'll get the John Deere off of him, and we'll take it and use it to take some straw bales, since he's now using the Magnum. So we'll do it that way. I'm gonna go put this truck back here. Put it back here in the barn. We'll turn her off for mixing. It'll be fine with it having some in here, I guess I should say. It's not gonna go bad or anything, so that should help. Just be ready. Just have a little bit ready for the next time we gotta feed them. Be easy to just drop the rest of this in there. Should be tomorrow. I'll have to feed them anyway, so one day of it sitting in there ain't gonna hurt it. So we'll go grab the John Deere off of him. Oh, he's using it right now. Hey, when you're done with the John Deere, I'm gonna need it.
Alright.
So we'll go ahead and load him up his Magnum here with the bigger spreader. Let's take a quick look at what sizes we can get after this. So we have this one. This one holds 16.5 now. No, this one, sorry. 15.6. This one holds 9. So I guess the next time we do it, we could always, you know, go bigger. It's a little tiny one. It's different. So go ahead and start loading this one up. Yeah, that's a little better. There's definitely going to be a lot more to hold in there. Just keep loading them up. Must have a lot of manure built up here. Might take a while. I guess he could always spread some of his other fields that kind of need it too, so not gonna hurt. Keep going.
Where you want to park?
Just leave it there for now.
You want me to go back for my next load and unload the big tie stall barn?
No, because I'm still pulling more out of this yet. I'd prefer to get this one unloaded more than the big one back there.
Okay. Cool.
Alright, so we'll take the John Deere now and we'll go put the bucket on it with the grapple. That's the reason why I wanted it, is because that's set up for that bucket. It's got a lot more weight than that Magnum on her. And more power to lift 2 bales. So I can carry 2 of those straw bales around every time. Alright, we'll put that right there. Leave that there. Go grab this. Probably take his manure spreader here and we'll back it up over here. I have the bucket on this side. No, it's on the other. So I'll start turning this way now. We'll put her over here. If you guys do like this, please hit the like button and subscribe. You know, keep following on. We'll probably plan on doing a little bit more with this one, since we're trying to stay on this map a lot longer than the other ones we have. So this one will hopefully get a little more recordings out of it, rather than switching maps all the time. I do like this cattle farm. I like the way it's set up. I was the one that pretty much placed all this down and got it all set up to my liking, so do not remember putting on that 3-point, but that's alright. Guess it doesn't hurt anything. And it's kind of not realistic at all, so I'll have to remove that at some time. I don't like it, but it's just going to stay there for right now. I don't know why I put it there. I don't think I did, unless I just didn't notice when I was working on it. Okay, we'll go from the other side so I can go straight on with those 2 top bales there. I do really like how I have this stream here and that you get to kind of watch what you're doing a little more than most of cattle farms where, you know, you don't really have to do anything with it. You know, it's just a whole bunch of flat land like some people create them. Alright, so we'll put these down real quick so I can get them readjusted. Hopefully, there we go. Alright, put this one up over here. Back up. Let's go forward a little more. Push that one in. Okay, and we'll give it the good grapple here. Pick them up. Oh, drive them in the feed barn. Whoa. Okay, that was a really glitchy thing there. That was very weird. First time I've had that happen before. Normally I haven't had that happen at all with this. Because it's kind of meant to do that. That's why the point of the grapple is there, or for grabbing more silage. But I've always used them to grab more bales, two bales at the same time, like this, but it's alright. We'll just try that again. Open the claw all the way up. Drop the claw in. There we go. That looks a little better there. We'll just drive these right in here. And after a minute or two, they should just kind of disappear. Maybe not. Maybe I'm wrong, but I always thought they did. Maybe they won't. I have no idea. That's weird. It's the first time I've seen that happen too. Might have to send him to go get me a shredder.
Alright, manure spreader's about empty.
Alright. That's weird.
What?
Can't just drop the straw bales in, I guess. My feed truck is full, so with some feed mix in it, and I don't really want to just dump it on the ground, so I was trying to just stick the bale in there and see if it would disappear, but it won't. Like the hay bales do it, but straw won't, I guess.
Must need a straw shredder then.
Probably will. If you want to, I can dig out the flatbed trailer and you can go uptown and grab me one that will go in front of the loader.
No, just go buy it yourself.
Huh?
Go get one yourself.
You're mean.
I'm spreading the manure for you.
Go ahead and buy this, I guess, then. Animals. Let's see here. Where's the small bucket ones? It's not under here. Swear they still had them. Maybe they don't anymore. Thought they did still. I guess they don't have the little bucket ones anymore, do they?
No.
That's annoying.
Are you ever gonna put a big slurry tank back by the freestyle barn over here?
No.
Next year you could probably put more cattle across the road if you want.
Alright.
I'll let you do a lot of upgrading to your farm, set it all up to mine, I'll just go buy more fields.
Well, we've still got to fill that barn first, you know that, right?
But you can get construction started on the other one.
True.
Put the curtain down in the building for a little bit. In the freestyle, I put the curtain down.
Alright.
You only have 38,000 liters of slurry in the tank.
I know. I think it might be full. Alright, you're full.
Alright, sorry, I was grabbing a muffin and Jack Link's jerky.
Okay, so I'll have to drive and go get that thing. We'll take... What the piss bag crap's going on right there? I don't like the sight of that. Take the big service truck. It's a little heavier of a tool. I'll have to get this plow off at some point here yet, and yeah, all kinds of stuff. This is a service truck from Butch. I will be doing some edits to this too. Probably a bigger beacon bar, and I'll fill all the toolboxes with items. Gonna put some jack stands back in the bumper. We'll put a jack in here. It's probably gonna get some of the wrenches and tools I had in the last one, or in the other small service truck. I do like my service trucks. They're really nice. You carry a lot of tools with you, and you can use them for a lot of things. This one doesn't have a fuel added tank, so I might add one of those in here too. At some point, I will be doing the 2019 crew cab. Once I get the crew cab to my liking with a beacon bar, and a headache rack and all that kind of stuff, that will also come into play too. I'll be using one of those. Still can't decide whether I'm going to run a flatbed on it or if I'm going to run the regular bed. I'll probably just run regular bed. It is going to get an attachable bed. It won't be as hard as 2015 here. Bed should be split, so I'll take the bed off and make it like these where they're attachable. It'll cut down on file size for me, give me more options. I can do more stuff with it then if it's attachable beds. I can, since the file size will be smaller, it'll be a little less lag then too. All kinds of stuff. This one I also don't like how this is just white. The vise back here is just white, so that'll probably get colored one of the colors at some point here. I might eventually put one of the turn one of these hose reels or something into an air reel. One of them add an air reel or something yet to it. I saw a picture of somebody using this crane already for all kinds of stuff, and it looked like the crane was working, or they got the crane to work. So I'll probably do that and add a winch system to the end of it. Make that a winch at the end. So we'll do that and all kinds of stuff there. Hopefully I can get that to work. That'll be kind of cool. And I'll try to get the hook to curl back to the actual hook on the crane, but no promises. I might not be able to. It might not work. But it'll be cool having the winch on this truck too with the crane. I won't put one in the front because there's no point if you're going to have the crane. You can always use the crane to get you know. My other truck is more smaller. This truck would never go off-road and need a winch that bad, really. If you needed a winch, you of course could use your crane. I don't see the purpose of having the winch in the front, because if you needed to move something, you could always move it with the crane, like I said. So there's no point in me adding another winch. So that question's out of the picture. But I also kind of and kind of not like this hitch back here being yellow. I know where it came from. I know Butch has left it that way because it's supposed to look like the Prairie States hitch and all that kind of stuff. That's cool, but it's also, in my opinion, weird. I don't like that. I think it's kind of weird. So probably won't stay that way. It'll probably go back to the black one. Trying to think of some other stuff that'll happen. Oh, and with the hauler truck right now, some weird stuff's going on with it. So if I kind of go over that, you know, even that little hill back there from the store, if I go over that hill with the hauler truck, one of the collisions for some reason catches right now. So that's why it's
You're
held
running
for.
in your attachment.
Yeah, I got it. That's why it's kind of.
On your way back.
Yes.
Okay, because now I'm about empty.
You can load yourself.
I'm good.
Then get cattle water then. So the hauler truck is kind of held on a standstill right now until I can get somebody to help me with that. It'll probably just be one of the collisions. There's a weird collision in the bed where it dents down for the fifth wheel plate and stuff. That collision is missing, so that stuff doesn't fall through. I don't know what happened to it. I've still got to try and figure that out. All my collisions in Blender were set, and everything was set in G, so that one I'm not sure about. Until I can figure that out, I'll start re-adding the lights back on, because, you know, if you were watching before, I accidentally messed something up, and the whole mod was toast, so I had to start over again. Thankfully, the dump truck, I just took the dump truck and deleted off the bed and started from that again. Thankfully, I at least had the dump truck done, and that makes my life easier. So, I will have to figure that out. But pretty much what's left is getting the truck cab color config, and it's gonna be front headlights that I got to adjust a little bit yet, and all the running lights on the bed, and including tail lights. And then it'll just be adding options, so like a toolbox, beacon bar if you really wanted one, Probably add some CB whips on it, I'm not sure, but I might do that too. There's the crew cab dump truck that I have. That's done. Well, slightly done. The only thing that's wrong with it is the front headlights are a little messed up on it. And then also the shadows don't work on the cab. They're kind of glitching through. So that'll have to get adjusted too. But everything else on the truck is done. And holy crap, I'm lagging bad now. So there's not too much left to do with that thing. That won't become public because I don't know who, well, I kind of know who made the bed, the dump bed, but I'm sure they're probably not going to give me permission to do it. So I will still ask, but I'm not sure if I want to release it just because of how long it's taken me. And I know that there's none of my mods right now are probably going to get released right now because there's a guy right now that's going around taking public mods and making people pay for them, and I think it's just kind of stupid and annoying. He thinks it's something he can do, you know, that it's okay, but just to let you guys know, that is not okay at all. It's very annoying for us as the creator, and that's what makes us not want to create mods anymore or release them. That's why, like, my service truck up there is private still and will always be private. One of the reasons is Retro Mods, of course, didn't give me permission to release it. But even if he would have, I probably wouldn't have released the truck. Now, like, if I would have just got that done now, I probably wouldn't have released the truck at all. Things like this T800 here that have been edited, not releasing that. One of the combines, I put a simple passenger in it for the buddy seat. That's probably not going to get released. All kinds of stuff is probably not going to get released just because I don't understand people's thought process. And, you know, hey, let me go take this person's mod and it should be perfectly fine. They're not going to care. You know, that thought process is completely wrong. Of course we care. It's our mod. We don't like people doing that stuff to us. It's not fun for us. It's annoying. And it's just getting old. Like, that's why we are tired of modding. So just to hit that topic too. Yeah. And I hate to say it, you know, I like modding for you guys. I like releasing them. I know there's quite a few people that have downloaded it and that they use them a lot. You know, I started out modding myself, you know, I just started this year and I've gotten a little farther and I've been starting to be able to create something from scratch now. And how I've done that is I've gotten in the right community with somebody and talked to them and asked them about how does this work? How does that work? This doesn't make sense. You know, hey, can you help me with this? Other stuff, you know, I also did have YouTube on my hand. You know, you use YouTube. You can use YouTube for anything. You can use it to look up modding tutorials and all kinds of stuff. I'm trying it right now. So hit that topic too. That's how I learned how to mod. Still not going. Let me just do that real quick. there's some weird collision with these hubs. I feel like they're a little far out yet. I don't understand. Maybe they just don't need straw, but I mean, it shows that they do. So I'll have to try something with that. Mess around with that a little later, probably. And just hopefully we'll just bail out with this quick. Nope, that didn't work. That's alright. Just go ahead and do that. Pull her out. It didn't work for some reason.
Okay.
I don't know if it's because the food is completely full and it won't let me empty anything else in. I have no idea.
Did you try going down one of the other aisles, like the left and the right one?
I don't think you're supposed to.
Let me look it up on the HIO quickly.
Alright. Because my tractor probably won't fit down those doors or through there. That's another thing. If you guys want my mods that I do have released, they are on an itch.io. It is under Noff Modding, of course. You know, my modding name. I don't think there's much else to talk about modding wise, so I'll just keep farming here. Don't know how much longer. Probably be pretty soon in the video. This up and over here quick. Bring it up here in the main shed. Open up the grapple. Put this back quick. Bucket down. Okay, so we drive up in the shed here. I don't know why he put this truck back there.
I can't find anything.
This is supposed to go right in here. So we'll just park it like that. I guess that worked. So we'll have to get this snowplow off here soon. I mean, it is January. We still got February to go. So, you know. Did he get him water? Yeah, he got him some water. So we'll just park the truck over here. The tank ready to go the next time. This is a really high detailed mod if you really do want some nice free mods that I run. I like to run Butch's mods. I like to, you know, run custom moddings, a lot of that stuff. I really do enjoy whoever made the Silo Lagoon along with the pump and tanker. I think that was 46 mods. I think that's who created it. I'm not 100% sure.
I can try going back and sleeping for a day and see if that does anything.
Okay, give me a minute to park some stuff up quick. So, we'll put this over here real quick. He
Maybe
is
spread this last thing.
really wants to, you know, run his planting. He's boredom. So I'll drive this over there and get it parked up. I guess we could get this unhooked real quick. Sorry, I'm tired.
Because then if we empty, we go ahead and skip ahead a day and then empty
What?
the feed. If we skip ahead and empty the feed, then we can see if you can use the feed truck to put the straw in.
Okay. That real quick. Does this thing have an electrical thing? Let's see real quick. I wasn't sure if it did or not. Because I wanted to add like a front, electrical thing. But I'm not seeing like the electrical output. If that makes any sense. Because I want to put one in like probably right down here. That's the little winch I put in. I know it's a little weird. It's because I got the mounting bracket. I just took a mounting bracket off of something and threw it on there. I think it was off of a winch part of... I think it was off of the forestry grinder track thing. I'm pretty sure I took it off of and put on. Somebody did about the same thing, but I think they used like the actual...
How much more manure are we going to use spread?
Huh?
How much more manure are we going to spread?
Does it keep refilling the box thing?
No.
It's not just replenishing now?
It wasn't when I was scooping buckets out, no.
Then I think we're good on that one. Let me come look at it. Look at it quick.
You'll need to pick up the manure that's laying on the ground for some reason. It flushed through the manure spreader.
Good job. Alright, good. So he was right on that one. Go ahead and dump this all right here.
If you want to, instead of placing the tie saw barn down, if it's broken, you can put 2 more DLAC barns down.
It's not broken. I was able to get straw on it one time already. Or multiple times now.
No, but if you have to use the feed truck, it's not going to be worth it.
It's fine using the feed truck. It's not a big deal.
So you want to put 2 tie stalls down over here then?
Possibly. I don't know if I'm putting 2 down right away. It's a lot of cattle I'll have to manage, I know, but it's a lot of money, and we still don't even have these barns full.
Yeah, I know. A lot more income with milk.
Like, milk's really worth it, though.
I just got 60,000 off the trailer milk coming.
Alright, alright.
Yeah, don't doubt me now, B.
Alright, there's not much more to do anymore. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for helping out feed the cattle and everything else. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. See you guys in the next video. Please like and subscribe.